Hello students, I am Dr. Sarika Panwar and today we will continue with our discussion on data preprocessing and showcasing, that is the part 2 of data preprocessing and in data analytics first video. Okay, now today we will discuss about the data purification. What do you mean by data purification? That is very important part. Data purification involves the thorough and extensive checks for consistency and treatment of missing responses, outliers, normality and linearity check. So, what do you mean by consistency check? Consistency checks means we have to check the consistency of the data. We have to identify the data that are out of range, if it is logically inconsistent or have the extreme values. Then we can do the computer programming to find out the out of range values for each variable. Then respondent code, variable name, record number, column number and out of range values. Extreme values can also be closely examined. Okay, missing data. See, every data has some threshold value. The threshold value for missing data is flexible, but if it is more than 10% of responses on a particular variable or from respondent are missing, that variable or respondent may be problematic. It may, and missing data may cause several problems in analysis. We can treat that missing responses. So, missing responses can be treated by using various methods, like we can substitute a neutral value in place of the missing response. A neutral value is typically means a response to the variable, and that will be substituted for a missing response. We can substitute a imputed response. That means the respondent response of respondent's pattern of responses to other questions are used to impute or calculate a suitable response to the missing questions. In case-wise deletion cases or respondent with any missing responses are discarded from the analysis. If too much of missing values are there in a particular variable, then that variable can be skipped from further analysis. Then outlier is very important. What do you mean by outlier? It is an observation of a data that does not fit the rest of the data. It is sometimes called as extreme value. It appears like not to fit the pattern of the general graph. Some outliers are due to mistakes, for example, writing down 50 out of instead of 500. Outlier can influence the result, pulling the mean away from the median. Now see, we can find the outlier by using the box plot. Now see, in this diagram you can observe the box plot where this is the minimum value, then this is the maximum value. Minimum value is nothing but the Q1 minus 1.5 into IQR. What is IQR? IQR is interquartile range, and Q1, it is 25th percentile of the median, and Q3 is 75th percentile, and median is in between the Q1 and Q2, and with reference to Q1 and Q2, minimum and maximum value of the data point can be calculated. And if outlier doesn't, if it is less than minimum value and if it is above the maximum value, then we can say that particular data point is a outlier. Okay, our data point should fit between the minimum and maximum value of this box plot. Outliers can be calculated by using the regression line. Now see, this is the regression line which can be plotted by using y is equal to mx plus c equation. Okay, and if our data point is not falling on this regression line, then it as you can see in this diagram, then it can be treated as a outlier and that can be discarded. Outliers can also be calculated by using the histogram. Now in this histogram we can find the outlier which is falling far away from this general bars. So if we can observe the outlier like this, we can discard that value. Okay. Now in next part of discussion we will discuss about the normality. Thank you students.